Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program designed to help you integrate and heal the pattern and beliefs of feeling undeserving of money. This is an emotional EMDR mini course whose goal is to guide you through a process of understanding, reframing, and building resilience to this pattern and beliefs. It is recommended that you use this program in full screen mode, while sitting still and upright. Follow the movements of the ball or pattern on the screen with your eyes. As the words from the audio are spoken, notice the feelings they evoke in your body and any mental images that may arise. If your mind starts to wander, gently redirect your focus back to the moving ball or pattern. Optionally, or if you are not able to use video, you can also tap on one or more EFT points. How it works. In step 1, we evoke the distressful emotional state of the belief or pattern. Note: this can be emotionally triggering. Take full responsibility for your well-being. In step 2, we offer ourselves loving, compassionate self-acceptance for this state and beliefs. We then reframe the belief, pattern or state with new positive suggestions to the mind. We then bridge the mind into the new, more positive reality. We finally express gratitude for the new positive reality, taking it as fact. Ready. Section 1. Unpacking emotional experiences. We begin with a setup of the issue. Even though I struggle with this pattern, I choose to still deeply love, honor and accept myself, and I am open to a more empowering state of being. Take a deep breath. I feel undeserving of money, as if I am not worthy of financial abundance. When I think about having more money, I feel like I don't deserve it because of my past mistakes. I am haunted by the belief that only certain types of people deserve wealth, and I am not one of them. I often feel guilty when I receive money, as if I'm taking something I shouldn't have. I am plagued by the fear that enjoying money makes me a bad or selfish person. There's a voice inside me that constantly says I'll never be wealthy because of where I come from. I get anxious about spending money, always feeling like I haven't earned the right to enjoy it. I believe that being financially successful means losing my authenticity or betraying my roots. Every time I am close to financial success, I sabotage myself, believing I don't deserve it. I am burdened by the thought that accumulating wealth will make me greedy or corrupt. I feel overwhelmed by the idea of being wealthy. It seems like a world I don't belong in. I am constantly worried that if I become rich, people will only value me for my money. I struggle with the notion that I must suffer and struggle financially to be a good person. I fear that if I acquire wealth, I will become someone I don't like or recognize. I am convinced that my family's history of financial struggle means I am destined to live the same way. Section 2. Feel into this balanced, compassionate perspective from your inner coach. Maintain your attention on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. I lovingly acknowledge my feelings of being undeserving of money, recognizing they stem from deeper insecurities. I gently accept my discomfort with financial success, understanding it's shaped by my past experiences. I compassionately embrace my belief that I'm not the type to be wealthy, seeing it as a reflection of societal conditioning. I kindly acknowledge the guilt I feel when receiving money, knowing it comes from a place of humility. I hold space for my fear of being seen as selfish for enjoying money, understanding it's a part of my journey. I warmly accept the voice inside that doubts my financial success, recognizing it as an old narrative. I lovingly observe my anxiety about spending money, seeing it as a sign of my conscientious nature. I compassionately recognize my belief that financial success might change me, knowing it's a common concern. I embrace my self-sabotaging behaviors around wealth with understanding, acknowledging my deep-seated fears. I gently accept the thought that wealth might make me corrupt, recognizing it as a societal stereotype. I hold my overwhelm about being wealthy with kindness, seeing it as unfamiliar territory. I lovingly recognize my worry about being valued only for money, understanding it stems from a desire for authentic connections. I compassionately acknowledge my struggle with the notion of financial suffering as a virtue, seeing it as a cultural imprint. I warmly accept my fear of changing with wealth, knowing it's part of my concern for my moral integrity. I kindly observe my belief in a family destiny of financial struggle, understanding it as a narrative passed down through generations. Section 3. Visualizing positive change. Take a deep breath. I am choosing now to see myself as worthy of financial abundance, embracing the idea that I deserve prosperity. I am open to the possibility that my past mistakes are lessons, not barriers to financial success. I could consider that wealth is not exclusive to certain types of people, and I can be one of the prosperous ones. It would be nice if I could receive money without guilt, recognizing it as a reward for my efforts and talents. It is possible that enjoying money is not selfish but a healthy part of a balanced life. I can start to silence the internal voice of doubt, affirming that my background does not define my financial destiny. I am willing to explore comfort with spending, understanding that I have earned the right to enjoy my money. I have the opportunity to redefine success, realizing it can coexist with authenticity and personal values. I am capable of overcoming self-sabotage, seeing myself as deserving of financial success. I embrace the idea of wealth not corrupting, but enhancing my ability to contribute positively. I am ready to step into the world of wealth, seeing it as a new and exciting adventure. I am beginning to see that my worth is not tied to my wealth, and people will value me for who I am. I am receptive to the idea that financial ease does not equate to a lack of virtue. I am shifting towards believing that wealth can be a tool for good, enhancing who I am without changing my core values. I am open-minded about breaking the cycle of financial struggle in my family, paving a new path for prosperity. Section 4. Bridging the two worlds from emotion to aspiration. Remember to maintain your focus on the EMDR screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. Even though I feel undeserving of money, I lovingly acknowledge these feelings, and I am choosing now to see myself as worthy of financial abundance. Although I think about having more money and feel I don't deserve it due to past mistakes, I gently accept this discomfort and am open to the possibility that these are just lessons. While haunted by the belief that I'm not the type for wealth, I compassionately embrace this belief and could consider that wealth is not exclusive to certain people. Even when feeling guilty receiving money, I kindly acknowledge this guilt and think it would be nice to receive money without it, recognizing my efforts and talents. Despite my fear that enjoying money makes me selfish, I hold space for this fear and think it is possible that enjoying money is a healthy part of life. Although a voice inside doubts my financial success, I warmly accept it and can start to affirm that my background does not define my financial destiny. Even when anxious about spending money, I lovingly observe this anxiety and am willing to explore comfort with spending, knowing I've earned it. While believing financial success might change me, I compassionately recognize this belief and have the opportunity to redefine success with my values. Though I sabotage myself near financial success, I embrace these behaviors with understanding and am capable of overcoming them. Even if I think wealth might make me corrupt, I gently accept this thought and embrace the idea that wealth can enhance my positive contributions. Despite feeling overwhelmed by the idea of being wealthy, I hold this feeling with kindness and am ready to see wealth as an exciting adventure. While worried about being valued only for money, I lovingly recognize this worry and am beginning to see my worth as not tied to my wealth. Even though I struggle with financial suffering as a virtue, I compassionately acknowledge this struggle and am receptive to financial ease not equating to a lack of virtue. Although I fear changing with wealth, I warmly accept this fear and am shifting towards believing wealth can enhance without changing my core values. While convinced my family's history destines me for financial struggle, I kindly observe this belief and am open-minded about breaking this cycle for prosperity. If you were tapping, you can stop as we go into gratitude. Section 5. Preemptive gratitude for transformation. I am grateful for embracing my worthiness of abundance, feeling aligned with the prosperity of the universe. I give thanks for the lessons learned from my past, which now fuel my journey to financial success. I am thankful for recognizing that wealth is not limited by identity, and I joyfully claim my share. I appreciate my ability to receive money with grace, acknowledging it as a sign of my hard work and talent. I am grateful for understanding that enjoying wealth is a part of living a balanced and fulfilling life. I give thanks for silencing the doubts within me, affirming my right to financial prosperity regardless of my background. I am thankful for finding comfort in spending and enjoying my earnings, knowing I am deserving. I appreciate redefining success to include financial abundance alongside my personal values and authenticity. I am grateful for overcoming self-sabotage and confidently stepping into financial success. I give thanks for the insight that wealth can amplify my ability to do good in the world. I am thankful for the courage to embrace the world of wealth, seeing it as a rewarding journey. I appreciate realizing that my true value extends beyond my financial status, and I am loved for who I am. I am grateful for the wisdom that financial ease and virtue can coexist harmoniously in my life. I give thanks for believing that wealth can be a tool for positive change, enhancing my life without compromising my values. I am thankful for breaking free from the narrative of financial struggle in my family, paving a new path of prosperity. Section 6. Closing and next steps. Take a deep, rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started, and consider journaling your notes about this session and any areas you'd like to explore. Be attentive to the potential reduction in the emotional weight of certain memories and actual circumstance shifts in your daily life. Note that it may take one, several, or many uses of this program to completely clear or reframe this pattern and beliefs. This program and affirmations serve to fortify your inner journey toward a more empowered state. Feel free to revisit them whenever you need to. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.